What is going on, everybody? It's Das here. Welcome back to another video. So we're going to break down Nvidia in this one, do a rundown on the charts, how the stock's been doing as of late, and we'll break down an interesting stat about Nvidia stock right now. It's actually the first stock to potentially do this since 1999. So we have a lot to cover today, guys. Hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and of course, don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to starsurfest.com/Moomoo, and you guys might as well also sign up to my mailing list if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every single Monday morning for free. All you guys have to do is use that link down below, put your first name and your email address, and boom, you'll be sent those top 3 stocks every single Monday morning for free. And with that being said, guys, let's break down what Nvidia stock is looking like and this impressive stat that they're about to achieve, most likely. I mean, there's still some time left in 2024, but let me show you guys this. Only AMD stock has actually achieved this feat since 1999. Let me actually show you guys what's going on, but Nvidia stock could follow, like I said. So if we come down here, there's actually Nvidia's CEO. What a guy that guy is, man. So we can see here, Super Microcomputer was actually the best performing stock in the S&P 500 in 2024 up until recently. Let me actually zoom in a bit. There we go, so you guys can see. And of course, Super Microcomputer has sold off. I think the stock tanked 20% after their earnings, so it's no longer the best performing stock in the S&P 500 this year. And you guessed which stock is? It's Nvidia, right? Which obviously you guys might have guessed that. And coming down here a little bit more, last year, Nvidia was also the best performing stock in the S&P 500. So the fun stat that I want to share with you guys today is if Nvidia stock is the best performing stock officially again for this year, it'll be the first stock to do that in back-to-back years since AMD back in 1999. We're talking 25 years ago, guys. So for a stock to be the best performing stock for 2 years in a row in the S&P 500, that's not normal. That doesn't happen often. And again, it's the first time since AMD in 99, and that would be a pretty impressive thing for Nvidia to do. It looks like last year Nvidia stock, actually, we don't have the stat from last year, but this year, year to date, we're currently up 115%, 115, and that's with the sell-off that Nvidia stock has recently seen. So at one point when it was at 140% or 140 bucks rather, it must have been up maybe close to 150%, maybe more than that or less than that, give or take, whatever. But that's the interesting stat I wanted to share with you guys here at the beginning of the video. Pretty awesome for Nvidia there. And of course, things could change. I mean, Nvidia stock could tank and Super Microcomputer could start ripping again, and maybe SMCI overtakes Nvidia again as the best performer. But as of now, if things remain the way they are, Nvidia will be the best performing stock in the S&P 500 for the second year in a row. That's awesome. That's very impressive. And on the 5-day, 5-minute, let's start diving into the charts here, guys. By the way, run the likes up, man. Let's get at least 150 likes on this video. Can we do that, guys? I challenge you all, and make sure to subscribe as well. You might as well do that. We're almost at 50,000 subs here on YouTube. So what you're going to see on the 5-day, 5-minute on Nvidia stock here is the fact that we traded sideways last week, right? We traded between 108 109 as resistance, with support being at about 98 to 100 bucks for the most part, other than when we got to 90 bucks on Monday morning. That was, the one-off dump Monday morning. But other than that, we were trading in this $8 to $10 window all week. And you guys can see on the 10-day 30-minute chart, if I pull this up, we're still clearly in a downtrend, right? Actually, this is the 1-hour chart, but still, you can see we're still in a downtrend, and you can see that on the 30-minute chart as well, right? And this chart, you guys can see how we were trading horizontally for the past couple of days. You guys see that clearly on this chart. So for this to really start breaking out of the downtrend, number one, we're going to want to see it take out the top of this channel at about 109 to 110. So I'll set my alert right now at $110 per share. Let me do that. Mark is at we're above 110. There we go. And on the 20-day chart, you guys can see, okay, if we break out of that 110 mark, we're probably going to start breaking out of the 180 SMA on this time frame. And from there, we could be doing something like this, right? Maybe making a move back towards 115. That's the high. It looks like we triple top there. Looks like in the end of July. So that'd be the next target. If 115 breaks, maybe 120 to 121. That was the high it looks like here from the beginning of August, right? End of July. Then if that were to break, all right, maybe mid-high 120s is where we could be going. But baby steps, guys. Baby steps. We're not quite yet out of the downtrend, as you guys can see here. And on the 4-hour chart, if I zoom in a bit, clear the drawing set, and get the channel tool out, you guys can see, bear with me here, that we're still clearly, again, in the downwards channel. And as of now, we're testing the top of it, right? So this week that we're going into for Nvidia stock, guys, it's going to be a big one, right? It's the moment of truth for direction, and I'm not too convinced that we're going to just miraculously break out and start going crazy to the upside quite yet. I'm not too convinced quite yet, guys, until we start breaking 110. And honestly, $115 per share. 115 needs to break as well. Then, okay, I'll be like, all right, maybe we will get some more upside from here. But as of now, we're heading into this week, still on a downtrend on Nvidia stock, even though, it had a bit of a rally on Thursday heading into Friday. And we still are in a downtrend in the overall stock market, right? If I pull up SPY here, which tracks the S&P 500, we're obviously still in a downtrend. We're at a lower high resistance right now. Not the best looking chart in the short term. And the same thing applies on Triple Q, the NASDAQ 100 ETF, right? If I zoom in right now, if it wants to unfreeze on me, guys, what's going on here? This thing is lagging. Come on. There we go. It's the same thing as SPY. We're in a downtrend. We're testing the top of this, trend line. This could easily be a spot where we get rejected, start seeing lower lows again. So be careful. Be patient. Understand that Nvidia, although it did pop on Thursday into Friday, it's over $100 now. Realize that we could still go under $100 again. It's totally possible. It's totally in the cards, guys. And personally, I'm long, and I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind if it went back under $100 heading into earnings, because you guessed it, I would just buy more. I would just be buying more Nvidia stock, adding to my position. So what do you guys think? I don't want to make this video too long, but do you think we're going higher this week that we're going into, or are we going to get rejected at 105, $100 and start going under $100 again? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious where your head's at. And don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY for a limited time, guys. So use that link down below, open up your account, and fund it with at least $100, and boom, you get some free money. And it also helps out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. And don't forget to also sign up to my mailing list for my top 3 stocks sent right to your inbox for free every single Monday morning. That's linked down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.